Hey guys, as a totally real gamer, Gaymer, I intend to critique Elon Musk's gaming setup here because what the fuck is this man doing? Okay, first of all, we have this video of Elon playing. It's like Path of Exile. No, Diablo? I was gonna say Path of Exile too, but now that I'm looking at it closer, I'm guessing maybe Diablo, which I haven't played, but it does not look like PoE. And he posted this during his daughter's interview with Hassan Piker, where she mentioned that she and her brother used to boost Elon in Overwatch, basically, because they were better at it than him. And then he posted this. It was all too timely, all too predictable, but I just wanted to take a look at this. Why is this man so physical? Like, why is he having such a physical reaction to this? When I play games, I do not have I do not get, I do not move nearly as much, okay? And I don't know if it's just because he's sitting close to the screen, he's moving his head around a lot, but it looks so fake. It looks so fake. And we already know he's not a real gamer. We already know he fakes his shit anyways. And now he's faking this. Can you just accept that you're not a gamer? It's okay to not be a gamer. Since when did gaming become such like a cool guy thing that people wanted to pretend to be gamers? And why is it still not cool for girls to be gamers? Like what, when does my time come? It makes me so mad. Elon Musk is like, "Oh, I'm a gamer." And like it's still not cool to be a gamer. So I don't understand why this is happening. Being good at games is cool. Being good at games is considered cool, I think, and that is what's happening. He wants to be considered cool in that regard, but he's never going to be cool in that regard because he's a grown ass man who has responsibilities and does not have the time or the energy to put into games to become as good as he wants to be. Because at the end of the day, it requires a lot of time and energy that he spends on Twitter. I don't know. It's a little, it's lame, but it's Elon, so lame is the name of the game here. I don't even know what the rest of this video is. I don't even care. It's just a lot of him jerking around in a chair, looking at the screen. First of all, this is an insane setup for the richest man in the world. Like, are you shitting me? You couldn't do better than this? You couldn't even do two screens? You don't have two monitors? Like, what the fuck is this? The richest man in the fucking world does not have a two-monitor setup, is what you're telling me. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. This is such bullshit. This is so bogus. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I hate this man. I hate this man so goddamn much. You don't even understand. And he's not even cool doing it. He doesn't even look cool doing it. He's a failed father, a failed son. His own dad doesn't give a fuck about him. His own children don't give a fuck about him. His own AI doesn't give a fuck about him. Every single person on this planet clowns Elon Musk, down to his own fucking AI. The only people that think he's worth anything are the fucking MAGA losers who suck up Trump's every word, and because Trump says he's cool, they think he's cool. But the moment that Trump decides that Elon is no longer worth anything to him, the moment Trump decides to go, Elon is the enemy of me, is the moment that Elon loses fucking everything. He will only have this as long as Trump allows him to. Like, at the end of the day, there's been a lot of jokes about Elon being the shadow president because he is. And Trump owes him because of all the money he gave him and because he basically won him an election. But ultimately, Elon's popularity lies solely in Trump at this point. There is no other base that gives a fuck about him anymore. There's no one else that has an ounce of respect for him anymore. People in space travel don't have an ounce of respect for him anymore. People on Twitter don't have an ounce of respect for him anymore. People in the government don't have an ounce of respect for him anymore. It's only the MAGA cult, it's only Trump's followers who continue to revere Elon and continue to support Elon. And the second that goes away, everything comes crumbling down around him, okay? He will have no other legs to stand on. Like, Trump is it. Trump is his last vestige of support. He is gone. He has burned every bridge. Ultimately, he's the richest man alive, so he'll probably find some way out of it. Someone will bail him out at the end of the day, I am sure. But ultimately, right now, if Trump decided tomorrow that Elon was no longer his buddy, I'm not sure Elon would be having a very good couple of months there. There are very few people who are still interested in buying Teslas. Like, maybe a little bit of a surge from Trump's support once again, but I don't know how much that will last. Like, that's not something that's going to last forever. Like, obviously there's going to be a boost in sales, but people don't keep buying cars. Like, it's not something that you replace every few days or every few weeks or every few months. It's something that you buy once and that's it. So whatever boost from that, I imagine, will be short-lived, and we'll see what happens. I really don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I have not delved into the financial situation of Elon's I have not dived in to the financial situation of Elon's companies, and I don't really care to because that is above my pay grade. Maybe someday when I have extra time and extra brain power, I will take a look at stuff like that. But for now, I can only go off of the vibes I get and the shit I see online, and the vibes I get and the shit I see online are not good right now. We are looking at an unhinged man. We are looking at a very unhinged man who thinks that people are out to kill him, who keeps having children. I hate this man. I hate this man because he's a eugenicist. He thinks that the world population is dying, talks about, intelligence and like people with like good traits having kids with other people who have good traits. It's all eugenicist shit. It's all eugenics shit under the guise of like progressing the human race, and that's always what eugenics is under the guise of. Don't let them fool you. Okay? There was once a time period in the history of this country where we literally put people into fucking hospitals, into fucking camps essentially, and locked them away, and they were locked away from society, prevented from reproducing because they did not want their undesirable traits to continue in the gene pool. It happened once, it can happen again, and I think Elon Musk would like to see it happen again. If Elon Musk has his way, I think it will happen again, especially under the new Trump administration, where they are disappearing people off the streets in broad daylight in plain clothes for simply writing an op-ed, when they are deporting people over the smallest of offenses, when they are deciding at a whim what is and is not enough for them to take away your citizenship, to take away your rights, to decide whether you are fit for society. I genuinely worry about Elon Musk having that proximity to power and having the beliefs that he does. Because I think that ultimately, if he can't take the old way of throwing them in hospitals and locking them away from society, he will take the quote unquote natural way and go with, natural selection, in the sense that he will leave the poor to fend for themselves. He will leave those who rely on the government and rely on the systems to support them, like Social Security, like Medicaid, to take care of them. and he will gut those programs and allow the poor to simply die. That is what I believe. That is what I believe is his ultimate end goal, and that is what I believe is his ultimate end desire. It is to see those systems cut so that the poor, so that the quote unquote undesirable are weeded out of society. That is my concern. I am genuinely worried about that. I don't. The way he talks about Social Security, the way he talks about all these other government agencies and stuff, I genuinely see him attempting to gut these things in an active attempt to harm poor people, to harm people who need the support the most, because he does not think that they should be part of society. He has opinions on what is fit for society. He does. It's simply, if you listen to him, if you can understand subtext, if you can read between the fucking lines of his words, you will come to understand that Elon Musk is a eugenicist through and through. Simply put, that is all I have to say. I'm going to wrap the video up here. It started off as a silly little thing and then it ended up as a rant because I can't stand this man. I just can't stand this man. I think he's the worst man ever. I think he's the dumbest fucking man ever. And I just hate him. So, that's it. I'm gonna go now. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I will catch you guys later. Peace!